Christmas is approaching, and there are lots of fun traditions and books, but at our house we celebrate the true meaning of Christmas, which is about the birth of Jesus. The first book I'm going to read to you is called Silent Night. You may have heard the song, and this book is based on the song. It's illustrated by Darcy May. Silent Night. Holy night. All is calm. All is bright. Round yon virgin, mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. And it has the music in the back. I'm not that great at singing, but sometimes I do it anyway. And this song goes something like, Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. I really like the pictures in that book. Here's another one called Song of the Stars. I won't be singing anymore though. Song of the Stars was written by Sally Lloyd Jones and illustrated by Allison Jay. The world was about to change forever, and it almost went by unnoticed. But the leaves that night rustled with a rumor. News sang out across the open field. A song drifted over the hills. The wind whispered it softly in the sycamore trees that waved their moonlit branches in the sky. A barn owl took flight. Woodland creatures stirred. It's time, it's time. In the pine woods, 2 deer raised their heads. A big brown bear sniffed the air. A red fox darted. The faces of little flowers lifted to the sky. It's time, it's time. The sky shouted it to the seas, that thundered it to the waves, that roared it to the great white whales, that sang it to the starfish in the deep. And tiny sandpipers danced it on shining sands. It's time, it's time. The running rivers bounded over boulders, and otters clapped and played and sang to the ducklings that splashed and quacked to the salmon that leapt and leaped. And tiny field mice and insects and little creeping things and sparrows and robins and every single blade of grass squeaked and hummed and chirped and sang, it's time, it's time. Wild stallions drummed it to the ground, get ready, be glad, be glad. On a lonely peak, a lion raised his strong head and roared it out to the empty wilderness, the mighty king, the Prince of Peace. All All the stars joined together in a chorus that rang out through the heavens, the bright and morning star. And on a hillside, overlooking a little town, sheep nuzzled their new lambs, the Good Shepherd. Suddenly, angels lit up the whole sky, and a great choir sang it out. It's time, he's come. At last, he's here. In a little town, in a little shed, in a little window, a candle flickered in the dark. And a tiny cry rang out in the cold night air, and high above, a single star, set in the highest heavens, shone out brighter than all the others, and poured down silver onto the little shed, a light to light up the whole world. The animals stood around his bed, and the whole earth and all the stars and sky held its breath. The one who made us has come to live with us. And a young mother, with no place to rest, nowhere to stay, kept it as a song in her heart, our rescuer. And they gazed in wonder at God's great gift, lying on a bed of straw, wrapped in rags, a tiny little baby. Heaven's son, sleeping under the stars that he made. That one makes me think of the line from Joy to the World. Let heaven and nature sing, because it talked about all of nature knowing that Jesus was going to be born and rejoicing. This one's called Room for a Little One, A Christmas Tale. It's written by Martin Waddell and Jason Kropkoft. It was a cold winter's night. Kind Ox lay in his stable close to the side of an inn. Old Dog came by. He stopped and looked into the stable. I need somewhere to rest, said Old Dog. Come inside, Kind Ox said. There's always room for a little one here. Old Dog came in and lay down in the straw. He nestled close to Kind Ox, sharing the warmth of his stable. Stray Cat peered in. She saw Old Dog and she stopped. Stray Cat arched her back and her fur bristled. I'll not chase you, said Old Dog. Come inside, Kind Ox said. There's always room for a little one here. Stray Cat came into the stable. She curled up in the straw, close to the friend she had found, purring and twitching her tail. Small Mouse stopped at the door of the stable. She saw Stray Cat and quivered with fear. You're safe here. I won't harm you, said Stray Cat. Come inside, Kind Ox said. There's always room for a little one here. Small Mouse scurried in. She nestled down warm in the straw, in the peace of the stable. Then Tired Donkey came. Joseph led him along. Mary rode on Tired Donkey's back. Joseph was cold and Mary was weary, but there was no room for them in the inn. Where will my baby be born? Asked Mary. Come inside, Kind Ox called to Tired Donkey. There's always room for a little one here. Tired Donkey brought Mary into the stable. Joseph made her a warm bed in the straw to save her from the cold night. And so Jesus was born with the animals around him. Kind ox, old dog, stray cat, small mouse, and tired donkey all welcomed him to the warmness of their stable. That cold winter's night, beneath the star's light, a little one came for the world. Merry Christmas, friends.